So let's go ahead and talk about your Utah Hockey Club. All right, so let's go ahead and talk. First of all, they just debuted their jerseys for the first time. We're seeing them for the first time this week. We're
actually on players rather than just depictions and graphics. Yeah,
exactly. We did see the first jerseys that were on the drafted players, but those were unique for those players only on draft day, which was super
those
cool.
were draft day only uniforms.
Yeah, less than 3 weeks away from official preseason games for this inaugural season for the Utah Hockey Club. So it could not be more excited about that. We got to see the jerseys for the first time. What are your thoughts on that versus seeing the mock-ups? What do you have to say about that?
I think that I actually really like the way that the colors, like the contrast of the colors on the black jerseys. I wasn't sure because in a lot of the mock-ups, I feel like it's on a black background and you can't really see the contrast, right? You can't see the blue and the white. It's just like kind of black. It looked like it was kind of almost washed together, but I really like the contrast. They do look really slick. They're nice, clean uniforms. I like the Utah across the front. I really like them a lot.
Yeah, we got to see them on our rookie player Josh. More on him to come later.
Absolutely.
At the NHL PA Rookie Showcase. Looks like with the black uniforms anyway, we're going to be getting the black bucket, which is the helmet for those of you who are new to hockey. The helmet's called a bucket in
love
lingo,
it.
so the more you know. We have the black shorts and the black gloves with the same blue and white stripe on the jerseys. Also making to the socks / pant leg. I don't know. They look like they're socks. I can't really tell if they're socks pulled over or if they're pants underneath the shorts. I don't know. Hockey fans, let me know where I'm getting that wrong there. But I'm pretty sure that that's kind of how that's broken down there. Let's see there. Hi, Annette. And we also have a comment there. Amazon. Okay, fair enough. I'll take the family hit there. Appreciate it. But yeah, so the colors the franchise described as rock black, salt white, and
they look so nice.
Yeah, they do. And also mountain blue, by the way, is what the colors look like.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was good to see that. It was good to see what they look like actually on a player. Be looking forward to see what the home ones look like.
I think they're going to look really good on the ice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I really think that the black jersey is going to look really good, like on the ice, actually moving. I don't know. I'm super excited for it.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to seeing them on the ice there and looking forward to that first preseason game. I believe is that on the road? That one's on the road.
I think it is.
Yeah. So I don't know. We'll have to take a look at that.
I think they open the season on the road.
Yeah. So we might get to see the white ones in that.
Yeah, the alternates.
Yeah, so we'll be able to see that. So
yeah,
I don't know. We'll look forward to it. It's definitely gonna be fun there. So, but sticking with your Utah Hockey Club, let's go ahead and pivot on over to talk about Josh, right?
So yeah, I mean, we want to talk about Josh Doan. Obviously, he is a stud rookie player. This guy is easily one of Utah hockey's most exciting players, and he's someone to keep an eye on as we get closer. And we hit the ice here in a couple of weeks. So Doan's a 22-year-old wing. His father is Shane Doan, who is the scoring leader for the Arizona Coyotes. Shane Doan is, I mean, if you know hockey and especially followed this team, over from Arizona, this guy's 100%. He's Mr. Arizona Coyote. I mean, he's a legend for that franchise. Josh Doan did play his college at Arizona State before he made his way to the Tucson Roadrunners and obviously eventually to the Coyotes, to the Utah Hockey. He's starting at AZ State, though. He scored 28 goals and recorded 47 assists over his 2 seasons there. And during the 22 and 23 season, he was the team captain. He was drafted by the Coyotes with his 37th pick overall in the 2021 NHL entry draft. He signed a 3-year entry-level contract when he did that. He did play a lot for the Roadrunners before being called up for the final 11 games of the season last year.
Right.
When he was with the Roadrunners, he did score 29 goals and 23 assists, which is pretty impressive in that amount of time. In his first game with the Coyotes, he did have 2 goals in his first game with Coyotes, which is just crazy awesome. Yeah, I mean, he finished last year with the Coyotes with 5 goals, 4 assists. That's just a ton of offensive production, man. I mean, in that limited of time, that is just absolutely crazy. And I think this year he's absolutely going to get a chance to show that he belongs to be in the NHL, not playing for one of the affiliate teams.
Oh, for sure.
He's known as a super gifted offensive player. He's got the ability to kind of create havoc inside the offensive zone. He's got great size. He's willing to be aggressive. He's one of those guys that's just always dangerous with the puck, right? So if he does make the roster, he does get some playing time. This is one of those guys that's going to be in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. Yeah, no, I am super excited. I think we got one of those young players that we really have the opportunity to look forward to playing and kind of watching him grow with this team. And I'm really hoping he gets some minutes.
Yeah, I think he's going to get some ice time for sure. Did have a really successful first pro season last year with the Roadrunners. You mentioned 26 goals, total of 46 points in 62 games. He also registered 9 total points in his first 11 NHL games last year, so that was really good to see. This year, though, projections do have him profiling as kind of the third line type player. They don't see him being as much as a contributor as he was with the Coyotes last year. This year, this is all considering. This is all from preseason predictions from the Athletic, by the way. I do see him being a solid contributor though this year, and I do think that with the way that the Utah Hockey Club is showcasing him already and kind of putting the first one in that jersey out there, I really definitely think that Utah is going to use him in a different way than what the Coyotes were going to use him originally.
Yeah,
I think they see something a little different in him. And also is worth mentioning that the Athletic has him ranked as 17 in the NHL rookie power rankings. So he's got a ways to climb up for sure. But I definitely think that, he's got a shot on this team to put in some value minutes on the ice. And I wouldn't be surprised to see if Utah, gives him a little bit more extra time.
Put some effort into him. Absolutely.
Not just a development project, but really kind of launching off with him. I don't know.
EC made a comment. He said he's a stand-up guy too off the ice.
Yes, I read a lot about that. For sure.
Absolutely. He's actually just a really great person, which is always great. I mean, those are the types of players we want on our team to cheer for. Obviously,
absolutely. We want to hear from you folks. Let us know what you think when it comes to Josh Doan and what you can expect from him at his rookie season. We want to hear from you on that for sure.
Yeah.
All right. So let's go ahead and talk about what was also announced earlier this week. Not yesterday. Yesterday would have been. Doesn't really matter at the time you see this. It will not be that yesterday, so let's not worry about that. But they did announce this week that their broadcasting team for the Utah Hockey Club. So we're getting longtime broadcasting talent of the Desert Dogs. Matt McConnell will be doing the play-by-play for the Utah Hockey Club. What's your take on Matt McDonald?
No, I think it's going to be great, man. I mean, especially to get somebody that's
not McDonald, McConnell.
McDonald. Yeah, you're just hungry, man. It's all good.
It's all good.
You just want some McDonald's. It's all right. No, I mean, I love it. I love the fact that they brought this guy back. He's obviously familiar with the team, familiar with the enunciations of all these names. That's what's going to get me this year with Utah hockey. Some of these names are crazy, man.
Yeah. Oof. If you guys watched some of our hockey content previously, we're struggling, man. We're struggling.
Yeah, butchered these names. But no, I think it's awesome that he is familiar with the team. He is familiar with some of these guys' personalities and what they're going to do. I think it's going to add a ton of entertainment value, and it'll help a lot when you're watching some of these games.
Yeah, 13 years with the Desert Dogs there for the Coyotes there. 27-year broadcasting veteran in the National Hockey League. He also called games for the Mighty Ducks of Anaheim and also Pittsburgh Penguins and the Atlanta Thrashers. So definitely a long history for that guy for sure. See here, we also have a comment there from McKinley.
Might be a little late, but you guys forgot to change the background color. Yeah. Thanks, McKinley.
Thank you, McKinley. 100% right.
We will absolutely switch it for the next segment. I guarantee that.
Yeah. Tht you, man. Appreciate it.
So at least someone's looking out for us, man. We obviously can't take care of ourselves.
Apparently not. I forgot the intro. It is what it is.
We don't even know where we're at right now. Yeah, we just show up. We got our iPads. We're like, let's talk
sports, man.
Yeah.
That's what this show's about, man. Just showing up, having a drink with a buddy, talking sports, man. So we're glad you guys are all joining us. So appreciate it. So let's also talk about we talk about players' names that we're not going to be able to have people hockey's names we're not going to be able to.
I'm looking forward to however you're going to announce
this is Nick Olisic. How close am I?
Sounds right.
Nick Olisic. I don't know. Which is really funny because I just heard his name on the radio. He's actually interviewed by Spence Checkers on ESPN 700 this afternoon. Sorry. He is actually announced to be one of the commentators, one of the analysis on television. He played college hockey for the Colorado Tigers, did some ECHL broadcasting early for the Indy Fuel, and was hired on with the Seattle Kraken in 2022, working both the radio booth and TV. He was announced yesterday as the TV analyst for the Utah Hockey Club. His father, Eddie, was a broadcaster for the Kraken, where his uncle, Rick, is also in the front office as the assistant general manager. And believe it or not, his brother, Eddie the Third, is an amateur scout for the Kraken as well.
Very convenient.
Yeah, so we've got a whole lot of Kraken connections for that family there. But yeah, he said on the radio today he's excited to call SLC home and is really looking forward for the opportunity that he has here with the Utah Hockey Club. Moving on to Dominic Moore. He's also been announced as an analysis. So we've got a 3-man booth, which is interesting. Is that, I don't know if that's typical.
I think that's standard in hockey.
Is that
There's
standard?
a lot going on, man.
Yeah, so there's 3 people broadcasting in the booth there.
Well, plus there's going to be alternates too, even if you have 2.
Yeah, so we have 3. So we have Dominic Moore. He's going to be announced as an analysis as well. So we've got Nick and we've got Dominic. So I'm guessing we're going to call him Dom probably. That's probably what we're going to go there.
I think we just call them both Dominic.
Nick and Dominic.
We'll just decide to change their names all the way.
Anyway, so he's a retired NHL player. He played 14 years in the NHL with a total career point total of 282 and worked for the last 3 seasons as an NHL analyst for both NBC and ESPN. So super excited to have such a long veteran of the NHL on our broadcasting team. And this isn't his first go around. He's been doing it for the last several years there for national broadcasting companies. So yeah, absolutely. That's actually their name. Sorry, the National Broadcasting Company and ESPN as well. Didn't realize I used their names. But anyway, so yeah, super excited about that. So 3-man in the booth. So you said that's pretty standard in hockey, huh?
Yeah.
I haven't seen that before.
And again, plus there's going to be alternates, right? So if you've only got 2 people, one person needs a night off where you're traveling, staying home.
True.
I mean, you think the Jazz broadcast team has 3 people too.
I guess that's true. That's true. You got, for sure.
And sometimes they're all 3 there, depending on if you're there, you might have 2. So,
well, you have 2 of them up in the booth area, and then you have, what's your name?
Like a sideline reporter.
Well, she's not sideline. She's actually like on the court side at the press booth there. I always thought that was weird how they had Thurl and Buller up there behind in the press booth there, but what's her name is dead center courtside.
Yeah.
Like where they used to be broadcasting.
Yeah,
Holly Rowe. Thank you. It was driving me nuts. Could not think of it. It was Holly. Thank you. Sorry, Holly. Not that you watched the channel, but in case you did, sorry, I forgot your name there for a second. We also have Kim Becker, who is going to be the studio host, which is she's a former competitive figure skater, nearly a decade of broadcasting experience under her belt there. Most recently, she hosted the Colorado Avalanche live on Altitude TV. So
sweet.
Coming across the hill there, built-in geographical rival. We'll see how she does there.
Love that.
For sure.
Love that.
We also have Sarah Merrifield. She'll be our ringside reporter, former sideline reporter, and pregame host for Bally Sports in Dallas, covering the Stars, Rangers, and Mavericks. So that's going to be good. She covered a few different takes on a bunch of different sports there. Obviously glad to have her. Glad Bally's loss is our gain there. We've covered quite a bit in baseball, how Bally kind of screwed the free agency market for a lot of baseball teams this year. So glad to see that she found a job outside of that. So that's awesome. So it looks like we got a stellar cast there to be broadcasting games. Now games will be broadcasted on KUPX channel 16. So I did not know we had a channel 16.
I don't know if there is. I'm curious if SEG Media does something like they did with the Jazz, where you can pay for like the whole season. You know what I mean? And just use like their app. It seems like that would be pretty easy to just make another channel for.
Yeah.
But I don't know how the media rights work with the NHL. So I don't know if they exclusively own them or.
Yeah, this is according to Athletic. Sorry, not Color the Athletic. This is according to the Salt Lake Tribune that the games will be broadcasted on KUPX channel 16. So maybe I'm old. Maybe it's been a while since I've had to deal with rabbit ears, but did not know we had channel 16.
Well, let's get them out.
Yeah, so let us know in the comments down below, folks. Let us know what you think when it comes to our broadcasting team. I think we're in good hands here. It sounds like we have a lot of experience, a lot of talent when it comes to the broadcasting side of things. So, yeah, looking forward to it. It should be a lot of fun.
Absolutely.
You got anything else on the hockey?
That's what I got, buddy.
Yeah, we're about 3 weeks away. The first game is going to be on October 8th, the first regular season game. Yep. So it's going to be super awesome to see that, and can't wait for it, man. I'm looking forward to it.
Can't wait for hockey to get started and you guys to tune in. Also, I do want to say thanks to Mr. Tracy for giving us the line on Josh Doan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Appreciate it for sure. And again, when it comes to that, folks, before we move on from that, we did want to announce that we do have, if you're watching this on our main channel, we did launch Utah Hockey DNA. It is a sub channel to our main channel, DNA Sports Recap, where all of our Utah hockey contents can be posted first. So if you're watching us for our content, be sure to check out Utah Hockey DNA. If you're watching this on our main channel, DNA Sports Recap, Utah Hockey DNA will be linked in the comments down below. If you are watching this on Utah Hockey DNA, please make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be giving away one of those sweet new Utah Hockey Club jerseys.
Yep.
So be sure to check it out for sure.
Sure will.